Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The enemy young and restless Victor should really be worried about isn't Jack, Billy, or Dumas. The young and the restless has fallen into a terrible pattern over the last few years of introducing one male antagonist, Dumas, after another, Tucker, after another, Ashland, to take on the great and powerful Victor Newman. Why is the pattern so terrible? 1. We've been trained to know that Victor will never lose.
Can't.
So these stories aren't suspenseful at all. 2. Even if one of these guys did get the best of Victor, it wouldn't resonate. What the big man needs is to be taken down by a bigger woman. As it is, both young and restless and Sister Soap Bold and Beautiful are suffering from female troubles, while the latter turns almost every woman into a character whose sole purpose is the getting of a man, Daphne, Brooke, or the keeping of a man, Taylor. The former keeps telling us that its leading ladies are strong and independent, and then having them accept jobs from their significant others, Sally, Chelsea, Nikki. Even worse is what the show has done to Audra. Historically, Young and Restless has also gotten Victor into the appalling habit of weaponizing women like they were guns to be aimed at those that he dislikes. Remember when he gave unstable Patty Williams plastic surgery and turned her loose on Jack? Or when Victor allowed Jack to be kidnapped by the also unstable Kelly Andrews while he dropped a lookalike drug lord in Phyllis's bed? Unacceptable. But Young and Restless could start to move in the right direction by introducing a female tycoon who not only targets Victor's empire but actually manages to take it from him. For decades, he's bragged that he's a self-made man, that he came up from nothing to become a titan of industry. Well, let's see him put his money where his mouth is. If he did it once, shouldn't he be able to do it again? Review Victor's life in photos. This time, of course, Victor would be trying to rebuild rather than build, and with a new obstacle in his way. The woman who put him down and intends to keep him there. How satisfying would it be to see Victor toyed with the same merciless way that he so often has Jack and Billy, and even his own children. Plus, had writer Josh Griffith loves making up new old characters, and he could do so again here. Let the woman in question be a former lover of Victor's. We'll call her Joyce Del Monte. She stood by him as he began climbing the corporate ladder, only to have him dump her for first wife Julia Newman when he decided he needed someone classier by his side. But Joyce was no dummy. She paid attention to Victor's moving and shaking, and left to her own devices. She did some of her own. Now she's back to do what her ex taught her, to take, no matter who it hurts, and then shrug off the misbehavior as simply business. Imagine the fun it would be to cast Joyce too. A who's who of soap greats could fit the bill, from Days of Our Lives underused Lee Ann Hunley, Anna, to One Life to Lev's Erica Slezak, Vicky, to Guiding Light vet Maeve Kincaid, Vanessa. Victor Newman has faced more enemies than Genoa City has cups of strong black coffee. He's sparred with ruthless businessmen, manipulative exes, power-hungry children, and even ghosts from his past. And yet, in all his decades of dominance, the great Victor Newman has remained standing, battle-worn but unbeaten. That's why his latest war, brewing just beneath the surface, feels different. Because this time, the enemy isn't Jack Abbott, with his gleaming white smile and endless vendettas. It isn't Billy Abbott, whose volatile ego usually combusts before his schemes ever take hold. And believe it or not, it's not even Aristotle Dumas, the slick, secretive newcomer who's stirred up so much speculation. No, the person Victor should really be worried about is hiding in plain sight. And if the last few episodes are anything to go by, this new threat is poised to hit Victor where it hurts most, his legacy. Let's dive deep into the subtle build-up, the suspicious shifts, and the quiet moves that suggest the Black Knight may be about to face the greatest betrayal of his life, not from across enemy lines, but from right within the castle walls. Forget Jack and Billy. Their barks are louder than their bites. Let's get this out of the way. Jack and Billy Abbott will always be a problem for Victor. There's no love lost there, and every few months, it seems the writers treat us to another round of Abbott versus Newman drama. But these days, that rivalry feels more ceremonial than combustible. Jack, for all his plotting, is far too concerned with holding Jabot together and his relationship with Diane to really land a blow against Victor. His recent interactions with Kyle and Ashley show that his focus has shifted inward, not toward burning down Newman Enterprises. Billy? He's been a loose cannon for years, but let's be honest, Victor's never truly taken him seriously. And why would he? Billy's the guy who gets halfway into a power play before either self-sabotaging or getting distracted by whatever personal crisis he's managed to create this time. He's dangerous in theory, not execution. They're longtime adversaries, yes, but they're not the ones keeping Victor up at night. And Dumas? The jury's still out. Now, Aristotle Dumas. That's a different story, or at least it could be. Introduced like a slow-burning fuse, Dumas has all the makings of a classic soap villain, mysterious background, charming demeanor, and ties that may stretch far deeper than anyone in Genoa City realizes. But for now, he remains more shadow than substance. We know he's got a play in motion, something involving Newman Media, Audra, and possibly Claire. We've seen the teasing glimpses, cryptic conversations, side eyes, and the lingering sense that he's playing a long game. But unlike Jack and Billy, whose motives are clear, Dumas is still forming. He might be a ticking time bomb, or he might just be a red herring. In either case, Victor's radar is already tuned to Dumas. If when Dumas makes his move, Victor will be watching. So if it's not them, then who? A family matter. The threat Victor never saw coming. The real threat to Victor Newman may be the person he trusts the most. All signs point to Nick Newman.